Hey, what's up, guys? Go back to my channel. What is just to call me? And yeah, so a lot of things to talk about, especially from Star Wars. So yeah, let's start with that. So at Saturday, they revealed the new Star Wars game made by Respawn. Oh yeah, and it's produced by EA. But yeah, it's called Star Wars Jedi's Fallen Order. So it was a teaser. It didn't really show us too much, but enough to understand what's the story going to be about. Alright, so I watched the trailer. Didn't really watch any, videos. Oh, the theories or analysis or all that shit. Nah, I didn't watch any of them. So here is what I think the story is going to be. Now, I'm not going to really call myself a huge Star Wars fan. Like, I don't know everything about it. I think I know above average. I've watched all the movies, yes, the prequels, and some of the comic books, like the comic that was about Vader assassinating all these Jedis and his attempt trying to kill, Lord Sidious. Wait, was that it? Or am I getting mixed up with the Force Unleashed story? All right, but yeah, I think I know above average things about Star Wars. All right, so with everything I know, this character, obviously he has a Force sense. Now, since the title is called Jedi, I assume he's a Jedi. Now, I'm not sure how he became a Jedi, or unless, throughout the story, he, at that time, becomes the Jedi. But if he was a Jedi before, like, how did he become one? Like, did he have a master? Or was he, like, one of the younglings that survived from, that massacre from Vader? Now, I'm not too sure about that second theory because I have no idea when this game is taking place. Like, is this after 3 or after 4? Like, how much of a time gap was between 3 when the massacre happened and with this game right now? Like, are the kids younger or older? Or, I have no idea. So yeah, that was just my theory right there. So yeah, either way, he was a Jedi, and it seems like, after Order 66 happened, yeah, he was forced to become a regular person. And, things happened, and he got caught, and now he's being hunted. So yeah, story, it seems pretty good. I like it so far. So, yeah, not really much to talk about, but, yeah, this is gonna be made by Respawn. I saw that wall running. I right away, I'm like, yep, that's a Respawn. Look, I'm just happy to see we're finally getting a new Star Wars game that isn't about familiar characters or something. Like, yo, this is a big-ass galaxy. Why are we still talking about the Skywalkers? Like, come on. Can we get a break of them? Can we get a new story? Like, yo, we can travel anywhere around the universe, but we stay at Tatooine, Endor, or, Hoth. Like, what? Can we go other places? So, yeah, that's what I thought. Now, here's the big question. Is this game gonna be good? And my answer is this must be good because of EA's track record. EA so far, oh my god, they've taken a bunch of L's. The recent L I'm talking about is Anthem. That's a big ass fail. My god, finally people are realizing, oh, these games are fucking me in the ass. The other one is Battlefield 5. Oh my, okay, let me say this again. Battlefield 5 is a good game, but DICE is fucking it up. Each month we're gonna give you new content. It's like, what? Wait, the fuck you talking? I want content right now. Give me all of it right now. There's nothing in this game. Oh my god. The maps in this game are as horrible as a baby after an abortion. Alright, that was kind of graphic, but I'm gonna keep it. So yeah, a lot of L's in the span of, 5 to 6 months. And also, the mouse owns Star Wars, and I think a lot of people are afraid of the mouse. It's one of the biggest empires in entertainment history. This is making bad Star Wars game is gonna damage Star Wars, and the mouse doesn't want that shit. And they probably went up to EA already and gangster style and low key threatened them, saying you better make this shit good, or somehow someone is gonna break your leg. You better make this shit good. And I don't know. I think EA truly believes that Respawn is gonna make this game good. I mean, I think after they got that threat, they're like, all right, we got to give this project to one of our MVPs right now. Hey, Respawn, what you doing? And, it's funny to see that Respawn, so far, they're the real MVPs to EA right now. I mean, going against DICE and BioWare, like, what? Like, these guys have history. And then all of a sudden, this new kid who, just made a few games, beating the fuck out of all of you. It seems like that because when Respawn was creating Apex, they said that EA was not related to this. Like, they didn't told them to do anything for this game. Like, they just stood the fuck away. And it seems like they're doing this again with this game because they announced that there's not going to be any loot boxes, microtransaction bullshit in this game. But, you know, it is EA, so we can't really trust them. And you know, what's funny about this situation is they say no microtransactions or no loot boxes, but the slogan for this game is "Don't trust anybody." So yeah, I think Respawn was saying that shit. I'm actually wondering, like, if this game becomes way successful than they thought, like, what's their logic gonna be? It's like, if we make a quality good game and respect our audiences, we make more money? Huh. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, next Star Wars news. Alright, so Episode 9 has been revealed. And my reaction is, So, you know, I watched Episode 8, and I thought it was the worst movie I've ever seen. It's one of those. No. It's one of those movies I expected it to be bad, but it was way worser than I thought it would be. Like, you know, the same reaction with Suicide Squad, you know? I went into it knowing it was gonna be bad, but it was way worser. How the fuck can you fuck things up? How could you fuck my expectations when it's already low? You went all the way into the negatives. So yeah, Episode 8 was one of the worst Star Wars movies, and it almost destroyed my love of Star Wars. For a while, I just took a break of it and just didn't care of it. But it wasn't until, like, I watched a lot of, you know, Star Wars dedicated channels talking about the lore, other stories about Star Wars, and that gained my love of Star Wars again. I don't know, like, that movie was so bad, like, I'm not looking forward to any Star Wars movie. There's just the mainline movies. I don't care of it no more. So yeah, watching the trailer, I didn't feel nothing. All I got was PTSD from the last movie. So yeah, I just don't care. The thing I didn't like about this trailer was Sidious is coming back, and I was like, why are you bringing, like, why? Like, I thought Disney is no longer gonna make the prequels canon no more. Like, they're gonna change everything, but they're just bringing this character back because of nostalgia, you know? Like, what are they gonna do with this character? Like, you had Snook. Snook was actually a good villain. I actually like Snook, but you just decided to kill him. Like, it's already too late to bring more characters. Like, what are you doing? This is gonna be the last movie, and you're just gonna bring more characters. Like, just what the characters you have right now, just write them better. Now, the only thing I really care about this movie is the new character they revealed. He's another robot, and his name is... You know what? This movie just might be worth it just for that character. Just for that character. My god, man. When this movie comes out, the memes, the people are gonna say, fuck Kylo versus Rey, make it a Dio versus everybody. How do we defeat the First Order? Oh, just send Dio. You know what, just for that robot, I might watch this movie. No, fuck that, I'm not watching that movie. But yeah, like, now here's the thing, like, when this trailer came out, that wasn't the only Star Wars thing that was announced. Like, there are more interesting things than this movie. There was Jedi Fallen Order and the new Disney Plus show, what was it called? Star Wars Mandalorian. So yeah, I was more interested with the other two than this movie. Like, I just don't care. It was just that last movie, Episode 8, was just horrible. My god, I think everybody felt the same way too. So yeah, I'm just like, they gotta fire some people. They gotta fire the guy, the person who's in charge. Like, fuck, you're ruining Star Wars. Just get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Mandalorian, I'm really excited for. Jedi Fallen Order, that one too, and not so excited about what was it called? Yeah, Episode 9. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Next news. All right, so Sony has revealed new specs for the next PlayStation, and that's 8K resolution. 3D audio, a new SSD. So they're claiming this SSD way more faster than the ones we have in the market right now. They already did a video showing off how fast loadings are with Spider-Man. So in the PS5, the loading time for fast traveling in Spider-Man, it took 0.18 seconds, comparing to the PS4, with 15 seconds. So yeah, it's dramatically fast with the loading times. And yeah, so there's also going to be a new CPU, and it's going to be backwards compatible for the PS4. So yeah, there's probably even more, but I don't really want to talk about that because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I said new CPU. I went all in depth saying, oh, it's the AMD Radeon. I don't know too much, so I'm just going to say new CPU, and I'm not going to give you guys my opinions. Oh shit, that's fucking powerful. Nah. So yeah, the biggest thing that was in here is it can give out 8K resolution. God damn. Of course, it's gonna be upscale. It's not gonna be native. Fuck that. We don't even have 8K content. Like games can't even run 1080p 60 frames. How the fuck we could how? Okay, so this has got to be at least able to give us 4K 60. If we're still upscaling 4K and can barely get games 1080p 60, but we're gonna do 8K, this is bullshit. What the? Now, I'm going through Twitter, and when they revealed the specs for the PS5 and found out, oh shit, you could do 8K, the PlayStation fanboys are feeling themselves. Holy shit, they're already claiming that they're better than PC for that. It's like, all right, yeah, 8K, yeah, that sounds great. We haven't seen what 8K looks like, but most likely, yeah, it's gonna look great. But is it gonna run great? It's like, look, we don't know what the PS5 is really capable of when it's on 8K, alright? Maybe it's gonna look like a slideshow, maybe it's 60 frames, I don't know. But if the news comes out and says, yeah, games that are in 8K are gonna only be running at 30 frames, alright? If it says that, don't be proud of that, alright? Don't be proud of a slideshow. I could already hear the excuses from PlayStation fanboys arguing, oh man, fuck 60 frames per second. All you need to know is games are going to be 8K. And yeah, I haven't seen what 8K looks like, but hey, it's going to be better than 4K. 2 times better than 4K. And in that turn, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds better. But I mean, yeah, the gameplay is going to be running like a school PowerPoint. But hey, it's going to look great. I can guarantee you that. Man, I remember playing God of War on a 4K TV, putting 4K resolution. That's horrible. I do not want to play that game on 4K. I'd rather have smooth frames than playing it on that rough ass 4K. Alright, so the SSD claims. So Sony claims that this SSD is 9 times, 7 times more faster than the SSD we have in the market. And that's great. Now, let's predict how much storage space will we have for this next SSD. Man, in the games nowadays, they're above 50 gigabytes. So I'm predicting 2 or 3 terabytes because, man, next gen, if we're gonna be able to do standards 4K 60, oh man, that's gonna take games are gonna be above 100 gigabytes then. Now, how many gigabytes will the standard PS5 game be I'm predicting it's gonna be 100. What will happen if we run out of space? Are these SSDs they're claiming to be way faster gonna be available in the market? If it's not, then my standards for loading games are gonna be oh man, I had to wait forever. God damn, 5 seconds for loading a game? Oh fuck that. Hopefully it is. You know what? Recently I bought what's it called? An M2 SSD. I think that's what it's called. I bought the WD Black SN750. I think it's called. Yeah, I bought that recently. I haven't used it yet because I'm eventually gonna buy a PC and just buying some of the parts one by one. If they're saying they're having an SSD gonna be available in the market, that's gonna load games for 0.3 seconds. Oh, well, fuck me, I just wasted $150. Alright, so the next thing, 3D audio. So, they've said, the audio has been the same since the PS2 era, alright? I think it's time to step it up, alright? So, yeah, it sounds pretty cool. 3D audio, I don't know what that's really supposed to mean. I'm guessing, with headphones, it's way more immersive. But, in speakers, what is that supposed to really mean? Isn't 3D audio for speakers I don't know, what's it called, surround 7.1 or some shit? I'm not really knowledgeable with speakers, with the surround sound and all that shit. I'm not really a big fan of speakers. More of a fan of headphones because I can listen to whatever I want as loud as I want. But with speakers, everybody can hear what I'm listening to. So that's why I don't really like speakers. I do like speakers, but not as much as headphones. I love headphones. So yeah, it's really cool to see PlayStation acknowledging that, yeah, we haven't done too much about audio, and I think it's about time to do it for this next console. So yeah, overall, I'm really excited for this next generation because Sony is back to its roots of doing something that no one else is doing. Because, back then, PCs or any technology couldn't do what a console could do back then, like a PS1, PS2, PS3. PS4 was basically PS 3.1. The PS4 was just like, it wasn't really a step of next generation. It was just the same generation, but just, slightly better. But this next generation looks like a next generation. It looks like it's worth buying a console for. This looks like the next step of the future. All right, so let's predict cost. All right, so I don't really remember my last video. No, actually I didn't predict. I just say what I want to see in the next generation. So, all right, looking at these specs, oh man, this is gonna be like above $500. That's how much I think it's gonna cost. It's gonna be $500 or even more, because the 8K thing alone, able to upscale and give 8K content, that's something like we don't have 8K content yet. So usually the first are always the most expensive. Or the first year of 4K, that was really expensive. Or the first year of 1080p HD, that was really expensive. Blu-ray players, that was expensive back then. So yeah, anything that is new to this world, like technology, yeah, it's gonna be always expensive the first time. But after that, it becomes a standard, and everything. Now that thing is available on anywhere, even a toaster. So yeah, again, I'm really excited for the next PS5, or whatever it's gonna call it. I think it's gonna be called PS5. But yeah, even after this news, Xbox, announced that they're gonna reveal the new Xbox console specs on E3. And you know what? I am excited for Xbox. I want Xbox to win. I want Xbox to actually be a competition to the PlayStation. This generation, they got their ass clapped. Holy fuck. It was basically rape, I see. I can't say that word. But yeah, I do want to see Xbox win this next generation, or at least compete in this generation. Because PlayStation should be doing a lot of stuffs. But they didn't do any of that because, they're the winners. So yeah, hopefully this new Xbox is going to be as good or maybe even better than the PlayStation. Hey, I might buy one. Look, I do want to buy an Xbox, but there's no reason for this generation to get one, all right? So hopefully the next one is going to be good, and yeah. All right, so short news, Etika, that black live streamer. Yeah, he got into another mental breakdown. So, yeah, he went on to Twitter saying he's gonna kill himself, saying a lot of, just random shit, and also posting porn on his YouTube channel, and his channel got deleted. So, yeah, a lot of stuff he did. So, yeah, Etika needs some help. He needs to just find therapy. I think he just needs a break, Now, the last time this happened, it was like a few months. It was like December, so yeah, it was pretty recent. It's not like, this happened like 3 years ago when it was a live stream. No, this is recent. Now, when he came out of that, it seemed like he was all good. Like, he said, guys, I'm good in live stream videos. And, he was talking about, I got out of my parents' house. I'm finally in my own house. I could do whatever I want now. I can upload video. He wanted to upload videos, he said. And, he said he wanted to do more live streams. He actually made a second channel to do a different type of live stream, not talk about, just chill around, like, it seemed like it was looking good. But then a few months after, he's back to his bullshit. What? So yeah, it's really sad seeing this. I'm a big Etika fan. I love watching his live streams. And yeah, he's a really entertaining guy. And seeing this, it's really sad. So yeah, hopefully he's good. A friend actually visited him. And while he was tweeting and posting porn on his channel, he was actually good. There was nothing really wrong, nothing physical or anything. But they said he was acting weird, So yeah, hopefully he's all good. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So next news. All right, this is the last news, and I'm going to make it quick. Xbox SAT Edition. If you guys don't know that, it's the discless Xbox. So yeah, it's an all digital Xbox. They revealed the price for the SAT Edition for $250. That's not a good price. I don't think that's good. Someone pointed out, with $250, I can get an Xbox One S, including with a game, for $250. Like, that's not a bargain. And yeah, I agree. That's just stupid. I thought the price was going to be $200. Like, Microsoft was talking about, having a disc in our console is pretty expensive. But when they take it off, the price is the same. Like, there's no bargain here. So yeah, this is a dumb price. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And yeah, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my Twitch series, Twitch, and Twitch, and Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.